Good evening. Um, this is the final day of sharing with you on the lessons from the mountain ride, and this is a recap of everything we've done. After today, I might be sharing something else entirely, not this one, surely. And I hope you've been picking one or two things from this experience. Um, I explain all over again, this is about stepping out of your comfort zone into life, into business, into career, into government, into anything that you might want to be, you might want to do. This is what we learn majorly from the whole of the adventure. That's the major thing we're trying to get at here. So I want to just do a recap of every little thing that we've talked about. Number one lesson is to step out of your cocoon and dare your fears. Confront your fears. If you do not ever confront the fears that you have, you may actually stay in the background. So launch out, step out. And number two, we say study that time to move. In the midst of everything we've talked about, we said it, start early. You start early and you accomplish a lot. Number three is study the time to stop and begin next time. Not stop and not continue. I mean, stop and continue next time. You must study that time too. I gave some experiences. I shared a few things with you. I need you to go back to the video and take a look at it. I'm just doing a recap here. Number four is be grateful. Some don't even have what you do have. And as Byron Cage said, which I've repeated a number of times, you need to travel the world to see those who do not have what you do have. And number four, we say, be hopeful. The land is vast, the land is wide. Expand your horizon. You can do much more than where you are at right now. Expand your imagination, expand yourself, expand your tentacles, see more, look more. The land is wide. Don't limit yourself to your location. Look a bit out of that location and you may just find some more important things to achieve in life. Number six, we say make a detour when it becomes necessary. On the line of your movement and the course of your procession, there are times that you find reason to make a detour and reconnect. That's number six. And that's we're saying when the plan you have looks a bit different from what you actually do meet, when the budgeted and the actual looks different, make a detour. Number seven, we say the road up the mountain is very strenuous, but you must go through the pain for you to make the gains. You must go through. You get it. Number six, we say that success and achievements is a journey to a destination. There's always a time to get back. And the time to get back is the time to share your experience and your knowledge with other people. Show other people the sure way to get to the top. Don't just be all about yourself. And I remember explaining to you the two types of successful people: those who trample on other people and those who lift other people. Make a choice which one you want to be. Number nine, I say that success is an unending chain of achievements. You have to continue to break new grounds. Don't rest. Just continue to accomplish. Don't be complacent. keep moving. Number 10, we say, if you must discover your strength, my greatest lesson. If you must discover your strength and your weakness, you must take a trip from the valleys of your life to the mountains of life. Meaning, from the low side of your time to the top part of your life, the movements, the progression you have in between there will test your strength. And I explained how we had to climb the mountain, and then I was panting so bad. I mean, I didn't know, I was that bad, really. But that's when to check your strength. 11, I said that leadership is not easy at all. Okay, people actually notice leaders only when they do wrong. They never give respect to leaders when they do good. We never get commendations. They get criticisms, condemnations only. There is time to do wrong, yeah. There's time for doing good. So when they do good, for God's sake, commend. Please commend. 12, I said keep calm. And I gave an experience. I shared an experience with you of 4 different people in business, 3 of them in the same business, and how one of them shot himself dead when the business was bad, when the heat was so hot. Stay calm, look beyond today. No matter what stress you go through, don't take your life. Come on, I mean, you can always go through and then come out on the other side. 13, I said, review your decisions, your actions, and your opinions. You should never look at anything at all from one angle. You must look at them from various angles. I give you an example of writing 6 on the ground. If I'm looking at it from here, it looks like 6. If somebody else is looking at it from there, it looks like 9. So you must look at everything from the area of 6 and the area of 9 before you launch out. Meaning, be careful with your decision. Look widely. Look more deeply. And at 14, I said, no man is perfect. No plan is perfect. No strategy is perfect. You will always have to need some inputs from other people, from other sides. I believe that I made an example here of how our fingers have 100% activity and how the activity reduces if anything happens to any of the fingers. And I remember telling you that the thumb carries the thumb, the index, middle, ring finger, and little finger, also called pinky. How the 50% activity comes to the thumb. And this young man who has just about 5% activity, if anything happens to this one, it drops the whole activity in the hand by nearly 50%, not that 5%. Meaning, every part of human, every person, every idea that you have around you will always be useful. Can always be useful. No man is useless. Let's look at it from that angle. No man is useless. So I mean, I remember saying here also that the grass always looks greener on the other side. You need to get there to be sure that what you have will just be good enough. 15. Be flexible. Be flexible. Give your plan, give your strategy a chance. Sometimes we need to fail first before we think that, before we condemn what we do have. It may just not fail, give it a chance. Be flexible. Give yourself also a chance to fail first before you make plans to modify or change your plan, and then be flexible It's what actually makes you relax on the plans you have, relax on the strategy you have when there's need for it to be modified or changed. Be flexible enough not to be too stringent and say no, I'm not going to change it. It's not, no. Be flexible. And 16, the last one, says everything that is good today can become bad tomorrow if you do not consistently develop on what you have. And I remember saying, the best thing in life can be better. I hope that you've learned from this as I have. Thank you and God bless. When I get to you again, I will be sharing something else entirely. Thank you. Good night.